China's big move in India, a historical perspective. In recent years, the geopolitical landscape in Asia has seen significant shifts, particularly concerning China's engagement in India. This development is rooted in a complex history that spans decades, marked by a mixture of cooperation, competition, and conflict. The relationship between India and China began in earnest after India's independence in 1947. Initially, both nations sought to establish peaceful diplomatic ties, with a common interest in anti-colonialism and economic development. However, tensions rose quickly, culminating in the Sino-Indian War of 1962. Disputes over territorial boundaries, particularly in the Himalayan region, led to a brief but intense conflict that ended with a Chinese victory and the establishment of the Line of Actual Control, LAC, which remains a contentious point between the two powers. The subsequent decades saw fluctuating relations, characterized by a mix of cautious engagement and underlying distrust. In the 1980s and 1990s, both countries began to explore economic cooperation, which included trade agreements and cultural exchanges. However, the border disputes lingered, exacerbated by China's growing ties with Pakistan, India's historical rival, through initiatives like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC. Entering the 21st century, China continued to expand its influence in South Asia, leveraging its economic prowess through initiatives such as the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. China's investments in infrastructure and development projects across the region sought to trade ties, but these moves were often perceived by India as encroachment into its sphere of influence. Tensions escalated dramatically in 2020 when a deadly clash occurred in the Galwan Valley, resulting in casualties on both sides. This incident highlighted the fragility of their relationship and caught global attention, leading to calls for broader discussions on border security and regional stability. In the wake of these confrontations, India's response has included strengthening ties with the United States and other allies, as it seeks to counterbalance China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific region. The Quad Alliance, comprising India, the US, Japan, and Australia, emerged as a strategic framework aimed at ensuring a free and open Indo-Pacific, reflecting a collective concern over China's assertive posture. China's recent moves in India can be viewed as a strategic play to increase its investments and influence, particularly in sectors like technology, infrastructure, and pharmaceuticals. However, India's response has been cautious, aiming to protect its sovereignty while still engaging economically. As of 2024, the situation remains dynamic. India continues to navigate its complex relationship with China, balancing economic cooperation against the backdrop of strategic competition. Meanwhile, the United States remains a crucial player, exerting pressure on both